for stopping by my channel, and today we are going to install the PUR water filter. And I'm so glad you came to my channel. We go over health and wellness topics to better your life and have a little bit of fun too. Sometimes I do a little bit of music stuff, but basically this is what we do here at my channel. So I'm just going to get right into it. The reason why you want to fill your water is obviously to get out all the contaminants. And even if you have water that tastes good, you might as well filter it anyway, because either way it's going to be more healthy, so you might as well do it. So it depends on, where you live, and, different towns going to have different quality of water. I know if you live in a major city, usually the water quality is like very good. If you're far out in the country and off the water supply or well water, or let me see, I'd say country or rural or township area, sometimes the water will have a little bit of a taste to it, so you want to filter it. So but I would just say filter it no matter what, because why not? And it's going to be cheaper than bottled water, and it's good for the environment because take a little bottle around and take your own filtered water with you. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at tips to make sure I go over everything I want to go over with you today. Before we get into the installation, if you could please like and most importantly, subscribe to my channel, and also you can leave a comment that helps me get more exposure and, move me up in the algorithm. So that would be really great. It doesn't cost you any money, and I'm giving you some great tips and helping you out. So hopefully you can help me out as well. And so the filter is sold in a first, you have to get the first introductory kit. Then you have to get all the refills. You can either get a double pack or a single pack, and not many stores sell the single packs. Just be aware of that. You usually have to buy double. The filter itself costs between, back when I got it, it was $30. Now it's already down to like $25. Some stores have it for $23. You can also get a coupon. It's on sale a lot. The kit itself is, I think, about $25 right now. The refill cartridges, the multi-pack of 2 is, it's $20 or $23. And the multi-pack of 3 refills is going to be, I think, $30. And they last for about 3 months per person. So if there are 3 people in your house, it may only last 1 month. So, just kind of think about that, but you're getting filtered water for all 3 people. I had it for a while, it's very accurate, but if you have water that's a little bit more contaminated, it may run out faster. It may run out in 2 months or 2.5 months, so just be aware of that. And the one thing you want to do is every box contains a coupon, and it's $2 off a pack, and you really need this because you don't want to pay more for water than you have to. Make sure you take that little coupon out of every box, and you save it for the next time you go to the store, and put it to your faucet, okay? And a lot of times it may fit your faucet. What they say is don't return it to the store first. First, call the 800 number in the PUR water filter, ask them to send you an adapter for your sink, and that may help. So that might, sometimes the adapter may or may not help, but they want you to call them first if it doesn't fit your sink. But it's kind of universal. It fits a lot of sinks. It has a way of adjusting itself, and it comes with a couple of adapters already. So just try those adapters out first and be ready for that. Between the PUR and the Brita filter, and I chose PUR because basically I didn't look at any scientific research. I kind of looked at different journalists who do research on different products, and supposedly the PUR water filter it takes out more contaminants. The Brita might actually taste better, I don't know, but I just want to do the most healthier version. The PUR water tastes good and clean, so why not if it's healthier? So that was why I chose the PUR model. So let's go ahead with the installation. So here is a shot of what you will get with your PUR filter. So just showing you what's all included in the package. This is the white filter, this is the cap that screws on the back, and this is the filter itself. Most filters are white, as you can see on this box right here. The blue filter is the advanced filter. So I think it's called the PUR Plus, yeah. So that's that one. Let me see if I have a white one I can show you. Looks like I got rid of it, but doesn't matter. Because you know what, it's just a different color, that's all it is, no big deal. So this is everything. And so this right here is the main kit that you buy to start it off. And these are the most common multi-pack refill kits. And these are the ones you get, like, if you just need one, or you're in a hurry, or you just only need to get one or whatever. They also sell single ones. Most stores don't sell single ones, but I have a link below of which stores sell the single. So first, this will be on your sink. It'll be I think it's called the washer, and you'll want to just unscrew. I already took it off because I already opened my box, so I already had this on, so I just unscrewed it for you. I've already been using this, but I took it apart so I could show you how to do it. So you want to remove this washer. This was on the sink, and you see this is the inside of the washer, and this is like the underside of the washer, and you see this is how well, for this sink. This is how thick it is. You see it? So you remove that, and then you take this and you drop it. This is the inside of the thing, and then this is the other side of it. And you're going. It's going to be obvious. This is the only part that can go on here. You're going to put it like this. You know, make sure that's because the other part doesn't go back. You know, make sure the PUR side is obviously facing, you know, straight up, and that'll be. And so here's this, and then here's the opening, and then all you do is you just drop it in. You just drop, oh, you keep the tap up. This goes, you know, down into the thing. Goes down this way. And so this part goes in. The little tap thing goes up, and you go like this. You drop it in, boop. And the good thing is, it's going to float and stay loose. It's supposed to stay loose. So don't let that bother you. It's supposed to be, it will, when the water pressure hits it, it will spin itself. All right. And this is the back side. The back side. You just screw it on. Boop, boop, boop. All right. And you do it tight, but not too tight. You can't get it off the next time. So you do that. And it'll just stop. You don't have to tighten it. You'll see it'll stop. And then you just... And likewise, when you go to take it off again, you just unscrew it. Boop. Very easy. And so you see I've taken the washer off. And you just kind of put it in there. And you spin it. Just like anything else. Oh, probably should have. Oh, no, actually, you know what you do? See, this is a good thing that happened. Okay. You actually just put it up there, and then you spin the little thingy. That's all you do. You spin it. And you push up the thing, and then you spin the individual part of it. Okay, so I finally got it to screw on, and I realized what I was doing. I was screwing it clockwise. It's supposed to be counterclockwise when you put it on. So it even has arrows telling you to do that. So I don't know why I forgot. I've done this a few times, but so remember, screw it when you put it on counterclockwise and it has arrows. That's the only thing I did wrong. So and you want to make sure you only use cold water. I think hot water has like so many more sediments that would like actually deplete the filter too fast or burn it out. You can only use cold water, so remember that. No hot water ever. And you turn on it. I would turn on the cold like this. Turn on the cold. Then once you feel it's cold with your hands, you use the lever to start the filtering. And you have to, the first time you put the filter in, so it's not so. And you'll notice the first time you put the filter in, you have to run it through for 5 minutes through the filter itself, like this. Run it through the filter for 5 minutes, the very first time you use it. Then every time you use it after that, so let it run 5 minutes. Every time you use it after that, when you turn it on, you have to run it for just 5 seconds. So there's a light that comes on, and you will see, you'll see the watch for the light. The light will shine 5 times, let you know that 5 seconds has passed. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to press the lever down. You turn the lever down, watch. 1. So you saw that green light flash, okay? And the green light will eventually wear out. I don't know after, I think it's maybe, I don't know if it's a few years or what. It doesn't mean the filter isn't working. Once the light wears out, the filter itself, the filter system is still working. Just that there's a battery in there that can't be removed. So you know it's not going to last forever. So if the battery ever stops working, a little light, whenever you put a new filter in, just, you know, write somewhere that just, you know, write the date of when you used a new water filter. And also, like, if your light ever runs out and you're not sure if you need a new filter, another thing you can do is if the water starts, if you start to feel funny, like start to get the weird feeling in your stomach, that means that your water filter is probably not working. I've seen, depending on your water supply, some people's water supply actually gives them a stomach ache. So if you see that happen, you might need to just change your filter. So that's another way to know that you need a new filter. If you happen to forget to write down when you used it, because sometimes it will actually, if someone turns on hot water accidentally, it may run out faster. Also, another thing, if you've had your filter and it turns red for whatever reason, it might mean it's just like stuck in a certain position. If you see that it turns red within like 1 month or 2 months, simply open it up, move the filter around, rinse it off, cold water, of course, and rinse out this area. Sometimes sediment will pile up around there, and then put it in and see if it will work. Sometimes it will go green again if it's just like stuck in the wrong position, or is turning in a way that all the sediment is not getting through it and filtering it properly, and it's giving you a red warning light. So just keep that in mind. So I had to choose between, like I said, PUR, which is the faucet mount that I just showed you, and the pitcher, which is like, like a pitcher that you pour tap water into the top and it filters through slowly over like 2 or 3 hours. I tried to figure out which one was the safest one to use or the best one. And of course, the faucet one is more convenient. You get it right away. And in the pitcher one, it falls through slower. However, I also did a little bit of research on the pitcher one, and these were just basically journalists who kind of reviewed them. There wasn't really a scientist, but from what I understand, the pitcher one, I guess it's easier for mold or debris to build up around it because it just sits there and the water can kind of sit there, and things can kind of collect around the water area in the pitcher, whereas the faucet, it pushes water through so fast, you're using it so often that it's less likely that mold and debris will build up. With the faucet filter, you do have to take it off and kind of rinse through it, like I think like every like 2.5 months. When you see it kind of, if it's acting funny or something, you'll kind of know it'll be like acting weird, or maybe it won't taste as good. You just kind of just wipe it down with cold water, no hot water. So that's why I felt that the faucet mount would be better for me. But like, say if you have people in your house who maybe, or maybe it might be children, who, if they may accidentally run hot water through it and they can't remember not to use hot water, you might want to get the pitcher one, because those filters are like $10 each. If someone ruins it by running hot water through it, it's going to be, it's going to be costing you some money. So the pitcher may work for some families. I know I just thought it was a better option for me. And some people may ask, does this work for well water? Wasn't able to find too much research on it like instantly, but it seems like well water is a very detailed type of situation, and it has its own type of contaminants. And I think well water has its own filter system, maybe a larger one or a different one for the well itself that you might use. So from what I know, this is not good for well water. From what I've seen, it's just for tap water. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and we appreciate your time.